Good morning, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our show NYC School Bus Industry Workers. Welcome, everyone. Anywhere you are, you're going to listening to this video. That's why we are not watching. That's why we are not wanting to explain you and give you information. For those of you who's going to watch this video, once again, for the maybe millions of times, my name is Alex Calixt. I am a school bus driver just like everybody else. Yes, I am on 1181 Union, guys. What are we talking about? It's something serious. The NYC DOT just put out there. You might not be aware of it. Your company might not do classes or do class or refresher about it, but it's out there in the public, and I choose to explain it to you because it's a part of your pre-trip inspection in a bus. What is it? I'm going to jump on it. There is a word called obstructions. Obstructions. So, what I was reading today, I was reading about Department of Transportation, DOT. They put a note outside for people who do on obstructions on their vehicle out there, on their license plate. They blocking their license plate if they are to not paying the toll. So there is so many people that's driving with their plates that's not even showing up because it's dirty, because it's rusty. So for so many other reasons, so Department of DOT will come in strongly and strictly to penalize people out there. So for those of you out there who has a vehicle, I have a vehicle, you have a vehicle, you have to make sure the plate is properly mounted. And you have to make sure this is the exact plate for your vehicle before you taking off. You have to make sure the plate number and you match it with the registration. Okay, in the school bus industry, obstructions mean a lot. I was training for obstructions, and that's why I'm going to bring my part to explain you. The bus. Before you leave with the bus, you're doing pre-trip inspection. You have to take a look to see if the plate, if those plates are missing. They have two plates, one in the front, one in the back. You have to go in the back of the bus to see if there is light on the plate. Is the light is currently mounted, is not burned off on the plate, rusty. If it's bent, you have to go for some reason and take a look, take a pen, take the plate number and match it with the registration. If you could doing it every day, especially me, I will doing it for my safety. So while I was reading, for all of you out there, that's why I'm telling you, guys, share those videos, subscribe those videos. Let others people watch them. It's good for them out there. It's good for us, especially if you are 1181. That's why we're telling you we are educating our people. We are educating our co-workers out there, brothers and sisters. Encourage people to subscribe. For so many reasons, I do them on Facebook. I send them on WhatsApp. I do some research and explain it on WhatsApp. For those of you who does not have WhatsApp, I do it on Facebook. For those of you who doesn't not have Facebook, I do it in a video, share it to you. What you have to do, encourage other people, send those videos to other people, let them subscribe. And anytime we have video or there are topics out there, you could learn them. But now, it's serious in the school bus industry. It's serious on 1181. What we find out, what myself I find out, people on 1181 Union, people inside the school bus industry and the 5 boroughs in New York City, they are not educated about the job they are doing. So there is a lot to teach them, there is a lot to show them, there is a lot to educate them. Obstructions. Obstructions, you know, it means blockage. When you block something. But obstruction might have other signification. But when you obstruct, that means you blocking. You could do an obstructions on the bus. Obstructions. Obstruction. In the bus, that could cause your life and an escort life. Sitting down, waiting for kids to board the bus, and your red light is out. You're waiting for 5, 10, 15 minutes, and people beeping, ambulance wanna pass by, cops wanna pass by, people getting mad, people could come on your window and knock and throw water, throw acid, and throw in rock and brick because you blocking them for so long, cursing you. Obstructions. You have to wait when those kids ready to boarding to look on the mirror to open the door, to look on both mirrors. You know what? Because when you do that, you're securing those child boarding the bus and the pedestrian on the left hand side, or there are people driving or their driver. Because you could open the door and somebody was driving, passing by, and break the whole entire stop sign of the bus. You could be open the door and the escort just jump. And a bicycle or e-bike or motorcycle or car pass by and take the escort. But what we're talking about, it's an obstructions. Obstructions in the school bus. You sitting down and you let the warning light flashing. You slowing everybody. Everybody slowing, or if some people even stop for the warning light. It is very important in the school bus industry when I bring certain words and you go and look what they mean. Okay? We're talking about obstructions. OBSTRUCTION. Obstructions generally mean prevent passage, blockage, closest. Okay? DOT call out there et dit, guys, nous dehors, nous tendez ça, yo pas accepté que yon moun bloqué vite yo. Pas vite non, bloqué plaque yo. Pas barré plaque yo parce que barré plaque yo, ben problème, parfois, moun nan barré plaque là. C'est pour le capable passer dans le tunnel côté gen tôle. Parfois, plaque yo ouye, plaque yo kochi. Di oti pour vin bay en pile problème. C'est ça qui relève obstruction à yon plaque. Dans school bus là, n'a travail là, parce que nous gagnons ça qui relève pre-trip inspection pour nous faire. Si que ou gen yon bagay qui bloque plaque là, faut ouais ça. So ça gen pour faire toujours checker plaque ou pour si ou y dans school bus industry. Faut al di ça. Faut al porter plainte là. Moun qui dou sorti avec li a comme ça que ou a responsabilité si son boss si son manager ou faire chaque souris tout connaît mais ça que faut connaît. You see? It's very important, guys. Obstruction in the school bus industry. It's very important. Obstructions like I know. Nan machine privé non. Cheke machine privé non, parfois ou ka set up ou. Yon moun ka pran faux plaque, i vise nan machine non, qui saute faire un crime. Et puis yon ni cheke machine nan yo plaque ça y arrête pour grémer si. Et c'est plaque qui saute faire crime nan, c'est pas plaque machine nan yo volé plaque nan faux. Mais pour sortir ou quitter machine non, c'est pour garder. Any car you driving every morning before you board, you have to inspect this car to see if it's the right plate, if I have the license plate. The same thing with the bus in the school bus industry, guys. You have to check the bus somewhere. You could be parking somewhere else and somebody take the plate and do something else. I don't know everything in the school bus industry, guys, but I'm here to help. I do research. It's the same way you have to do research. It's a lot to learn in the school bus industry. One more thing in the school bus industry, I have seniority. That's the same thing. Some other people have more seniority than me. When we go to a trip, we have to respect that. First of all, when somebody pay you for a trip, somebody pay you, give you some money to cover for a trip, the first person who should board, that's you. Your seniority don't count. That people's seniority don't count. If I go to a trip, I have seniority. Okay? I have seniority. So who's supposed to board first? If you show respect to yourself first, you know you don't have seniority. If somebody have more seniority, less seniority than you, of course that person have to board. If I have more seniority than you, you have to board. Because when I get there, people have more seniority than me, I'm the one that's going to board. And if they need, I feel sorry if I go to a trip with someone, I have seniority, you have to go and I don't have to go. I love to go to trip. You know why I love to go to trip? They could send me Manhattan, Bronx, Staten Island, New Jersey, Brooklyn, Queens. I'm going to the trip because I love to socialize with my coworkers. I love to go and meet other drivers and their company. You know why I discovered today? Because I went to a trip, I speak with a driver, and the driver explained me about a shop story and NYS boss that do not respecting himself as a shop steward, and they have to suspending him by doing what is not allowed in the school bus industry, touching people, kids, and first of all, hit somebody with the bus and run away. That's a hit and run. They suspending him. A kind of guys like that's giving so much problem. In the past, the board union, our board union should not tolerate him. I was talking about investigation, about the board union before they step as a delegate. They make investigation for them to see if they do not commit a crime, aggravated crime, or felony, or misdemeanor. Okay? So it's very important, guys, to do that. Because in the past, they have people that they appointed. That's why I'm telling you the bylaws in 1111 might need some changement by appointing somebody which not making some investigation to become a delegate, and that person have a misdemeanor or a felony that could cost the board union a lot. The same way I went there, they do a 5 county background check. 5 county. And that's good English, it's 5 county. You heard me say county, right? That's English speaking. County. 5 county background check for me to become a school bus driver out there. And all of you guys, is the same thing before somebody become a delegate. If you have a misdemeanor, if you have a serious crime, aggravated crime, you should not become a delegate. That's the rule. It's not me doing it. It's the people you pay to organize the election. Do that. But if you are printing, once again, make some information. Make some investigation before you are appointing somebody to become delegate. Because it's a practice. It's a practice. It's a practice. Sometimes you see people delegate, they are appointing to replace, or somebody retired. Or you just wait. You see a slate going to election, and what you hear, the whole slate pass. The whole slate win. Be careful, guys. So obstructions in the school bus industry, you have to know it. When you blocking, you say obstruction mean blockage. You block a street for so long, leaving a stop sign, blocking other people. People want to go to work. People's late. Ambulance with people inside it, making siren, police officer, people going to work. You stop them. People going to deliver food. At the same time, too, when you're sitting down, do not let your warning flashing obstructions. Be careful while you do on instructions. The escort, I told you on Facebook. I told you on Facebook earlier, the escort have to step behind the white line and watching if cars coming, if bicycle coming, if pedestrian coming. And you have to observe as a driver, you sitting right here to observe if car coming pass by this way, if car is coming to open and tell the escort let's go. But if, for example, the escort is all the way up here and you standing up and you open, the escort is coming down, boom, a bike, a car, you have to be careful. Obstructions mean a lot in the school bus industry, especially if you're driving in Bronx. You're blocking like you are on 3rd Avenue. You open your stop sign to pick up a kid that's taking 5, 6, 7 minutes and you still leave it. It's going to be hell. On Grand Concourse, on 163rd, 161, obstructions. On Webster, obstructions. On Pelham, on Fordham. Come on, guys. You see, on Jerome Avenue, you're going to do on obstructions on Jerome Avenue at 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You're going to make people pissed off. On University Avenue, right? On 149, I'm giving you Bronx by head where they have heavy traffic. And you do on obstruction. 168, 167, 169, 158, 59. By Yankee Stadium, 161. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Obstructions. Be careful. Bye-bye, everyone. Peace and love. I hope you share this video. And I hope people subscribe and talk each other and let the whole entire public know about their plate. You got to be visible, clean and wash and maintain properly. In a car, and a bus too. Bye-bye, everyone. Stay tuned.